I still think we're the most important band in the world. Without a doubt, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
It's about listening to something in 2 years' time and going, hey, it still sounds good, you know.
There's not one person in charge, you know what I mean? Everyone's writing, and I think people will see a different band.
You can't go in the ring with Sugar Ray Leonard if you think you're not going to knock him out.
Come on then, let's see how good you are. Let's see how far you can take it.
It's been a rough old ride, but we're here now.
Makes you want to get back out there again and, you know, be done with them all, you know what I mean? We're all just into what we're doing, more so than any other time, you know what I mean? We proper graft when we're up here, you know what I mean? It's constantly in, out, in, out, in, out.
We're in a position to go, bin that, it's not quite right.
Our sound's a bit more grander and a bit more bigger and a bit, I don't know, it's a bit more, it's a bit more realer, you know what I mean? You know, all right, it's great Noel wrote all the songs in the past because that's where we wouldn't be here now, you know. If we were all dicking about writing songs, we'd probably still be wherever, you know what I mean?
Now it's just like, right, with all the rules are out the window here, let's just write the song.
I don't know if they'll blow them away. I just think it'll be, you know, it'll be a little bit of a change for people, you know what I mean?
Bonard and Guigsy never showed any interest in writing anything. There was never, you know, get on this, not once ever. The first thing I said to Andy, the night we met him, before he came up to rehearse with us, he was going, so what will I be doing? I was like, you'll be playing bass and you'll be writing songs. Ooh, what? Oh, ooh. And I kind of think that they might have been overwhelmed at first. It's like, look, don't write Oasis songs like you think of them, write some songs.
But this time round, I just wrote songs. It's funny that they've turned out being, like Noel says, pretty Oasis sounding. I think that's just the way I write.
Andy's a great songwriter, so is Gem. You know, and without them, we'd be kind of treading water a bit. They've brought a lot to the band, you know what I mean? Musically and personally, they're top lads.
Andy's kind of getting into it now, do you know what I mean? He's offering more as a songwriter.
I'd come off the road, felt like, oh, forget about music for a while, and immediately started writing. I think that's how it works. So the first song was Turn Up the Sun.
Come on, turn up the sound, turn it up for everyone.
I worry about Andy when he sends you stuff because you think he lives in Sweden, it's always dark, Viking, you know.
The phrase "love one another" came out of George Harrison had died the previous winter, end of 2002, I think, and apparently his last words or his last sort of statement was "love one another." I thought that was pretty cool.
Love one another. Love one another.
Because I had these two songs and that with "Keep the Dream Alive," I gave the tape with both of them on to Noel. And
instantly, well, they were definitely going on the record. You never worried about him. Game we never worry about because you'll be sat here, Game will play some stuff and you go, what's that? What's that you just played? Oh, it's one of my tunes. Sing it, and you just go, that's... It was like that with A Bell Will Ring.
Gem is the right-hand man for Noel and Liam and for anyone else who needs him. He's always there from the first to the last every day.
I can't really play the guitar. I can't, you know, I have these ideas of these tunes and I'll get the verses and stuff and then go, oh, it should go like that, blah, blah, blah. And then Gem will instantly pick the chords up, whereas Noel really don't, he's not around for that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Gem and Andy love what he does. I mean, we all love what he does, but they will spend more time trying to get stuff out of him than me because I'm always immersed in bits of scrap paper. Believe me, I must create.
I can go, oh, maybe we should go like this, and Gem will get it instantly, and then we'll go in and record it. There's only certain times I can come up with the whole structure of the song.
I said to Liam once, so I don't know what we were talking about, but it literally was, oh, what did you used to do? And he went, man, I was in the pub. Literally, you know. And now he's there when something's not sounding exactly how he got it in his head, and he's trying to sort of get it across to you, and you're trying to help him get it out.
His talents are starting to shine more and more now. He's writing more and more tunes.
You got to write your own, man. You got to feed your own habit, haven't you? So that's basically why I started writing.
He shows a side of himself in his songs which doesn't often show in his public life, you know, and it's brilliant, you know, Love Like a Bomb. Great idea for a song. It's great. It's almost like a songbird for this album. You know, Songbird was my favourite on the last album. This is, again, a really beautiful Liam tune.
Me and Gem do it. We go away with a CD each. Play it Andy Bell, he buzzes off it. Come down to play it Noel. And then we'll get a call when we're making a record, and then I find out, he'll go, oh, what do that tune that you've done and that one, what about that one, and that one, and that's it.
I've seen Gem in here with Liam singing one of Gem's songs, and Gem stood right beside him with the same sheet of lyrics, going, yeah, but on that line, you've got to do a thing like that. And Liam's going, right, of course. Songbird blew my head off when I first heard it, because it was that simple.
I can hum a song on a dictaphone and make one up easy like that, without picking the guitar up.
He's got probably more songs tucked away than anybody else.
There's loads. We didn't. Last week I was up here demoing songs. You know what I mean?
So Liam, how many songs did Liam write? And Definitely Maybe. You know what I mean?
Towards the end in Cornwall, when privately I said to Gem and Andy, we haven't got songs here. You know, there's no point in being here, and there's no point in trying to make a record and put it out, because in 6 months' time we won't even be able to listen to it.
And it wasn't anyone's fault. I mean, Death in Vegas did a great job of what they normally do. We tried to do our best in that studio, but it didn't happen.
Come back from Cornwall going, right, hang on, you know.
We went to Olympic, and then it started sounding good again.
Come back here, done some stuff. And then my mind seems to sort of shoot to...
Where did we go then?
We went to Capitol Records and went in the basement and spent a bit of time there, I think about 2 months. And just collated all the ideas that we'd had up till then. And some of them flew down, and some of them were a little harder to get the spirit we wanted, because we love these demos as well so much. It's really hard, you know. So everybody who's ever even been anywhere near being in a band understands that.
Remember that old Buddy Holly sound, like, really? And that you're getting it on the snare, and that was too rocky. So we got this old box of, I don't know what it is out in America, like Cheerios or something. And we got that on it, and he just got these spoons that I bang, and it gives it this kind of, it's like a bit more percussion-y than a snare.
You could be my best friend. Stay up all night long.
Because there's so much information out there now, everybody purports to be telling the truth, and there's so much shit on the internet, I wouldn't believe any of it. None of it. Make your own mind up.
The truth. I mean, it's always been important with us, because we're not liars, we don't fake it, is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It's just a title name, innit? I'm still trying to get my head around it myself. I'm not afraid to write a song about nice things in life, because life can be nice. It's not always dark and at the end of a pint, you know what I mean? I'm not afraid to write about love. If that changes you, then so be it, but I don't think it changes your music or anything. Oh, it's total John Lennon to fuck, without a doubt, but it's art, it's good, man, I'm having it. There's some, you know, some nice little numbers on there for the ladies, then there's some out-and-out rock and roll songs on there.
Well, I did come into the band going Stones, 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 but I think at the end of the day, Liam's got a lot of time for the Stones. And I don't think it was me that started that off. I think he's always been into this. The meaning of soul is ferocious, isn't it?
You just want it as raw as possible, and it doesn't mess around really. I think it's done in about 2 minutes.
To me, it's like Elvis in Sun Studios, 1956, like Hound Dog or something, and it's just like right in your face. It's like Liam after 5 brandies, you know, which I've got on first-hand experience.
The meaning of soul is Liam through and through, really. He always plays the guitar as if he's trying to saw it in half.
I haven't been in a big Dylan phase for a long time, until actually it has been all brought back by this album. Obviously, it's all very Highway 61 influences going on.
Let There Be Love's a classic, I love that. The other one, he's got Mucky Fingers.
Another conscious thing was not to do as many guitar solos, because I just got sick of trying to be John Squire, you know what I mean, which none of us are.
It's got an amazing harmonica solo on it that Gem plays, which you think, you're not sure what it is. It starts off like a guitar and then it sounds like an underground train break. It ain't Love Me Do, anyway.
It was just 2 days of piano bashing, really. Very, very velvety and just, you know... In fact, I think we tried to buy a piano especially for that, one that was falling apart, and everybody kept sort of saying, oh, we got one here for like £5,000. And Noel was going, oh no, I'm looking at about 80 quid.
And it's got this keyboard on it that I bought for 50 quid. Found it on eBay. Jason Rhodes, our guitar tech, got it down from the fifth floor of a block of flats, put it into the back of his Land Rover and brought it back.
Let's go find a rainbow.
I've been 3 other songwriters in the band who were on the same wavelength as you. It's dead easy, because if you play something, say, oh, I'm not sure about this, and 2 instantly go, that's the bollocks. Then you go, I knew it was.
Noel's still the sign-off point, man. You know, we're all doing our thing, but it's not like he's got people around him who he thinks are going to come in with something that he's not into. He wants you to bring in stuff that I would assume is going to make him go, oh. But, you know, it's like there's going to be no keyboards on straps in this band.
To me, I put it together as an album, and it's taken, to get to the running order where it is now, it's taken 9 various goals, and I think we pretty much nailed it.
I don't think the pecking order has changed at all. I mean, Noel is a guy who takes most of the responsibility on his shoulders. You know, he'll be the one who has the final say about stuff.
It's all got to hang together as an album, and you always get interfering from your record label saying some idiot has worked out the first single's got to be within the first 3 tracks, because when they listen to it in the record shops, their mind's already wandered and all that. It's like, well, man, Led Zeppelin never done that. You know, the Beatles never done that.
It's not control as such, but he's the man with the armband on. Madison Square Garden selling out in an hour is one of those things that you know your life flashes before your eyes in a way. I don't take any of that for granted at all. I don't think the boys do either. Really, we're all a bit like, yeah.
With these gigs selling out, I didn't think they'd sell out that fast. That's blown me away, and I'd like to say, well done.
I was doing some radio interview the other day. Sold out Madison Square Gardens in an hour. First question this guy says to me is, hi, you're live on QF9 202 in New York State. So, no, do you think Charles could have done a bit better than Camilla?
That's what you join a band for it to be like that and suddenly end up doing it. I hope every kid who picks up a guitar gets near that.
Every time I've gone to America, I'd give it my all, as if we were in England or anywhere else, you know what I mean? I've never gone there half-heartedly and gone, oh yeah, these Americans. I've gone there and give it 100%, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to getting over there and doing a bit of that. And, you know, if we become massive, then we become big. If we don't, I'm still happy.
Gigs which are, you know, life-changing, like Wembley was one of them. That was amazing to do that. It's a moment in life, you know. I have a feeling that it will be like that with Madison Square Garden.
The people that come to our shows over there, they see it for what it is, you know. You guys are a great rock and roll band. That'll do me.
I just want to get on the stage and do some great gigs and it be a success and get back and do another record. Yeah, I'm ready to go, man. I've been ready to go since last year. I'm looking forward to rehearsing, going through that motion, you know, oh, that's not working, that ain't working, this is working. Looking forward to the lot, man, I can't wait. Small ones, big ones, whatever. I'm looking forward to getting my bag ready and getting on the bus. If people want to come and see our band, then I'm there, you know what I mean? For that hour and 45 minutes, in that space, that microphone, I'm away. Straight out of the taps. I love it, singing, man, is my thing. So I get my release, man. I get more of a release out of singing a song than I do writing one.
Like Noel's, one of his phrases is, it's not space jazz, and it ain't. It's about getting the feeling across, you know. It's like, who cares if it was acoustic on the record, but you got a Telecaster now? All we're doing is just trying to get to the chorus, man.
It's quite an inspiring story that, you know, you come off a council estate and you end up being the bona fide big band, you know, biggest band in the world. If only for about a year, but still, you know, nobody can tell. I went with Madison Square Gardens, and That means something to young people.